Respect. Unconditional love. Marry pun self done. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Naga Netta. Ariel, Naga L. You already know the vibes. Start your day out with loving yourself first. Unconditionally making sure that you're giving the retrospect to self first. The unconditional love. Yo, there's so many things, man, that's going on right now, dude. Like, and you got a responsibility when you have a certain tone of knowledge, right? So it's like you see things slightly different than everybody else is seeing, all right? So, with that being said, oh man, how we do this simply. The overall paradigm of the system of things, right, is allowing high octane radical situations to play reality. Well, it shouldn't be too far-fetched in this time that this is taking place, because it follows the same diagram of everything that you accepted over the last 20, 30 years, might I say. So like when movies started getting more, you know what I'm saying, more in depth to things, when reality show turned over a leaf, when we accept murder, death, kill. Remember back in the day, we used to watch shit like Faces of Death. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first real reality shows. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about codes and ethics. I ain't gonna do none of that. I'm trying to stay focused on what's actually taking place amongst everything. And creation always, see, now it's crazy because creation is actually creating off of angles that's been turning for eons. And we actually have more control over the car that's, you know, creating aspects that will make a contrast to it that makes life, right? We have way more control over it now than we ever did. You can see that with the more attention that's opposite to the circumstances that take place, whether it be, you know, pandemic like, or, you know, within entertainment, or within, you know, deep news, or, you know, even within your own neighborhood. You can see how, and see, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to see because they're not from a time where you comprehend this type of understanding. Like, you're new. So if you're young, it just looks like, oh shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a comprehension to understand that these things were let out. These characteristics were let out into the way that you act. Like, it was at one point where, you know, people would see people and just be naturally happy that you're seeing, you know, individuals, and now it's like it's your mind falls into some dynamic of a movie or a role, or as if you were playing a scene in a movie. Shit is crazy, man. Everybody's following these movie role antics with real life ways of looking at things. Like, this is how shit's supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why it's going to clash the reality. Like, what's crazy is, do not forget, the Amari Khans is where the great creators put their children. like the descendants of, you know what I'm saying, the aspects of angles that was creating things. I mean, I'm talking, trillions of years. When things diluted down to an essence, we were put here to save that energy of attention to create and rebuild. Look around the world. Look around the world. Everybody's focusing on that box so much right now. Everything around the world is falling apart. It's just not happening right. Other aspects are taking place. Like this is what I mean by, one action makes other things start to take place. So now all your attention is going into this box. What happens in this box? It used to be this thing the old heads used to say when we was coming up. Oh, you stop looking at the flowers when you get locked up. What the fuck you mean? Stop looking at the flowers. You ain't looking at no fucking flowers. What they meant was when you can't slow down enough to pay attention to your surroundings, it means you're moving too fast, brother. A lot of people don't come from that. And this is now the time to apply more of that science we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? It gets real crazy, like it gets real crazy, man. Because all the reason and value for aspect has to be pointed in direction for blame, right? And then what you still trying to maintain is a systematic way of living that came from fuckery. So it's almost like eternity. You know what I'm saying? It's just another turn to go back into the bullshit once we came. Just so somebody can have ego again. Just so somebody can stand up and say, I did this or I did that. Nah, this is the time where that wave and went all the way up as far as it can go, and now it's going back into the water. Like, this is the slow motion. This may take some years, but we're going backwards now. Everything is going backwards. Get your hand out my pocket! It's going backwards. It's just different retrospects. You got to watch it, how you saw it. And look at the time of events and before. It was always outbursts and people doing, erratic shit that was against ethics and morals. We only built ethics and morals to have organizations so then we can combat whatever was having function against whatever was holding us at bay. You can see now that really what's going on is everything that would make you stronger in retrospect to do the extra things you got to do is available because you got the crazy wrong happening. It's the contrast. So you got a motherfucker come out and say, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I did it. It is what it is. And I'm better than you motherfuckers. When you had that come out, you got contrast to that. It's contrast to that. So let's not get so overtaken by what's going on. Understand when something's taking place, the opportunity to fill the other space is wide and open. Jump in it. Jump in it. Jump in it. Take me with you. Because Ben, I know how to drive this car. You keep missing the point. missing the point. You keep missing the point, man. You keep missing the point. Missing the point. Even if I fall asleep, I can run you down. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know what's going on, but we can't be doing this. All right, we can't be doing this. And everybody's like just so apt to, you know, hoopra. You know what I'm saying? You can't help it. You know what I mean? It's intoxicating. Y'all didn't realize that was the last 20 years, Facebook when it came out and MySpace and all that, that was the new drug. Like, they been put that shit on the street. That was a new drug. A new addiction. And it's approved. It's approved by the government. So they got to kill everything that come with that. You gotta kill everything that came before that. I need all your focus on this. And they doing it. They gonna come out with a newer one. The next one gonna be so dope. You ain't gonna have to do shit. You gonna be able to look in the palm of your hands like this, and your fingers be your dial pad. You be like, 238-54-6792. Call. Yeah, you see me? Yeah, hold on. I got service. It's gonna be the next shit. Watch. That shit gonna be like a glove. It's gonna be on your hand, on some clear shit. On your hand, it'll be like, yo, I gotta carry my phone on me. It'll be like this, doo-doo-doo. Like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Call. Like, well, what's up? They can hear you through your body because your body vibrates, so the sound go right up into your hand. You ain't got to worry about if they hear you clear. You can hear them because your ears attached to your body. So go directly until you hear the sound inside. Nobody can hear your conversation. That's all they give you. But they can see you because they got your ass on camera and they downloading everything. All the information. That's how it's going next. We're going to have you niggas hooked to the wall like. Woo! Shit crazy, yo. Don't even be seeing that shit, man. Like, you're supposed to be at the bare minimum right now. The original people are supposed to be dealing with the bare minimum, man. Cause the less you want, the less you need. You know what I'm saying? The better off you are. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you should be obtaining more now of is natural processes. Should expand their way into the natural, like all that money niggas been getting, you ain't been doing nothing with it. See, you gotta be a fail-safe because unconditional love states that it's gonna show premise to anything that has a creation in this life. So that means even after they fuck up and fail, everything they doing, they got to come back and still have that solitude. So we gonna have to still teach. It's still gonna end up in the same predicament. We still gonna end up in the same predicament. That shit ain't gonna change. It's just right now we feel it so much more and we feel like we need to teach about things that happen now. No, it's in the river. It's flowing. Shit moving. Everything that's gonna take place gotta take place. And then you have to let a person see his mistakes. How else do anybody learn? Yeah, it took a lot of deaths. Yeah, we're going to remember a lot of pain. But it's not about what happened yesterday. It's about the ones that are here now. You got to be a strong DNA to be here now. You know, old head told me back in the day, he was like, man, you know, I listen to niggas who be building. But you know the difference in between them niggas who be building and niggas who know shit? What you mean? He's like, yo, I'm here now. None of them niggas from back in the day, DNA is relevant now. Maybe sparkled through us, but I'm formed now. What are you going to do with yours right now, opposed to harnessing other information from another time indefinite? That's what I'm saying. Like everybody swear they, and well, you know what I catch everybody be saying all the time? People be like, yo, I'm cool as shit. I'm just laid back. Not now one of these motherfuckers really cool and laid back. You know why? Because every time something happen, they be popping. Niggas sound like Rice Krispies when you pour milk on it. Niggas sound like Pop Rocks, nigga. Don't know how to be still, man. People don't know how to be still, man. Ain't no humbleness left in the world, man. Everybody chasing the bag. That's because the bag been dragged. Now, if you ever knew what value was, you wouldn't chase fake paper. We could do this shit all day, man, and point out issues, but there's no man without an issue that can't throw an issue out. So, at the end of the day, we can't put no judgment. That's why the universe promotes unconditional love, because you can do whatever you need to do to get you wherever you need to understand whatever comprehension that's going to be to gravitate you to your highest what. And it don't matter what it's going to take to get you there. That's the difference. This is a whole plane of existence. So if everybody simultaneously is diving into this phone, you're not bringing reality with you. You're not bringing what sustains you every day with you. You just sitting in it. It's almost like you in somebody's car. And they taking you somewhere. You just sitting there until you get where you gotta go. And then you get out the car, you are no longer needing the access of that transportation. So they go, and now your reality is the place where you was trying to get to. That's what you're making life like. You're gonna make life like the ride you need to get to the phone. So you're gonna need air, you're gonna need a bed to sleep, food and shit like that, but it's not gonna be real. Because the only thing you really wanna do is look inside the box. So everything that used to be real to sustain you is going to start becoming fake. Because you don't need that. You're not really caring. So I can manipulate that and give you something that may feel, taste, and smell something like that, and just to satisfy why you focus. Yeah. Throw the diamonds in my chain, son. What about the diamonds in my skin, son? That nigga looking real bleachy over there with all those colors on him. I got all these jewels in my skin. Look at them. Look at that gold in my skin. Look at that copper in my skin. Look at that platinum in my skin. Look at that gold in my skin. Look at them emeralds in me. Look at them diamonds in me. Look at them jewels all over my body. What y'all be lost for? I don't know how you be lost for. How you be lost for? And you'll say, yo, we made it everything. But then I understand why Gaudi exists. It come from a representation of something else. And see how they took it and tried to flip it over again? My nigga Capadonna was the king, the big bird on his wrist. But I could take you to Nigeria and show niggas rocking the big gold on their fingers with the animal pieces and the gold crowns. That's where we come from. But it wasn't disrespectful. It was melanin behind that. Yeah, I would say it like that. Because if there's melanin, information does come knowledge, and that everybody, that's why I said before, it can't be one person doing that. Wu-Tang was a big ass crew, and all them niggas was shining their own light. That's what I'm saying. If we gonna uplift, we gotta uplift our whole culture. Everybody got to be on that type time. That's how you know it ain't right. See, everybody, right now is still on that destroy. And you know how, like, motherfuckers say some shit about morals. And that shit is crazy, yo. You teaching this shit to the kids. You selling crack to the kids right now. And to the kids? Somebody gonna shoot him in the head. Can't be disrespectful like that. Any parent will go crazy, right? So then, it's like false reality just gives you every incentive, and it don't give you. It sits back and lets you do it. It's almost like the whisper, like, yo, People just go and do it. Unconditional love is so powerful, even when it's removed, it's transmuted, and somebody takes that energy and places another narrative there, so then you forget unconditional love was even relevant. That's how powerful it is. It's so strong, you have to use something 10 times strong to remove its basis from whatever it touched. So then people start using words like, I don't love you, but I love you. Stupid shit. You can't make up your own form of love. And love is the basis of everything because it makes your emotions go. It's like gas. You're only doing it because you're not looking to receive, you're not looking to gain. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking to, please your ego or nothing. You know what I mean? You're just adding the elements to the food that's going to make it right. And whatever you're cooking in that circumstance is what you're serving. So it can be attention, it can be, focus, it can be help, it can be a hug, it can be real food, literally food. It can be whatever you want it to be, but you put your best ingredients in it and you serve it with love. I love to see when I see my brothers going in with power and they talking, the different knowledges of how they see aspect. But what I wait to see is when it's done with unconditional love. So where is no judgment. To when you understand how to use your tongue and that vibration connects with other higher energies that already mastered this science. So then these points and energies that are resonant in different areas that are waiting for connection, now the words that we speak connect to these connections and reverberate in between, and we create the new reality. Thus simultaneously allowing people to see in their own purpose to place down the physical things, to rise the spiritual understanding and place themselves back into naturality, so you connect the energies of the universe. We're not trying to harness anything. How do I harness what I already have? I'm trying to plug in. Which I want to be the plug, and you already the plug. You're already the plug. Nigga, you know how much energy you produce? Big facts. But since you don't know you produce energy, you need somebody to tell you that and guide your energy how they see fit. Can you dig it? Look, man. Don't let these little fire rockets and sky and fireworks come out here every other day, like whatever excites your day and guides your life. Start being, remember back in the day, we used to catch ADHD to shit. Motherfucker was saying, she'd be like, what? Motherfucker said a whole paragraph. What? Nah, my bad, y'all. What? That nigga was supposed to get, that's a dub, man. Why y'all give too much attention to shit. Y'all supposed to be dubbing shit, man. That's what I say, right? You know what's even more crazy? Motherfuckers create all these new waves of doing shit, right? And then don't follow through. It's like it's not no actual action to the way you're thinking about something. Like you don't apply your thoughts. And it's funny because everybody really is sit down and be mad. Like, how do you give off emotion from no real standpoint? Like, how are you giving emotion from something you ain't even involved in? A lot of people give emotion for some shit. You get online, you're giving this emotion, but you ain't gonna never see those people ever. Keep it 1,000, you live mad far from anything you're dealing with. Shit is real, man. So even for the most part, why not make the existence better? You know what I'm saying? We play the game correct. We don't play the game fucked up just because. I'll be wildin'. It's all good though. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you'll get it and you'll be like, oh, that's why it was like that. And then for the most part, you know what I'm saying, there was an energy that was propagated as something that people used to do. Like, people knew that. But it was only after they made the biggest mistake, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll fuck up somewhere in their life, and then now they feel like, oh, I gotta do this. Why I gotta take that? Why you can't have wisdom instead of trying to be wise or smart? Let's take it to the next level. It's something way stronger that propagates that energy. See, the mathematics follows the science and the action at the same time. We're talking about bringing the mind and the heart into conjunction. Let me show you how to do this. So you start vibrating faster than the energy that's even collecting you. So when you vibrate faster, it's like it can't even pick up that energy. So it's like it's trying to create something to, how you going to turn something that's already in the stream of existence? It's lined up. So even through it, I'm going to bust that because it can't hold it. Y'all supposed to be creating the new, the energy that it takes to go through all this shit. You're supposed to be pushing it out because it ain't enough unconditional love that I can't give and receive. Unconditional love. It's always accepted and given. It's not a cost. It's not a package. A place in the placement of where it should be placed at. Everywhere. That shit should be mortared to everything. Unconditional love. Marry upon self. You say that, so then when you master marrying upon self, then you can learn what that unconditional love that you're giving yourself feels like, and you get back to giving respect to the fact that you're still strong enough to go through the things you've been dealing with and made it this far. So you have something to tell somebody because you made it this far. You can choose to say the negative shit that carved out your life that made you do these things, or you could take responsibility and show the light on the other side of everything. Where you could have put things down and where you could have changed. Knowledge is always power to the mistake. Not the fact that you want to look like you're the failure. Put your ego down. Respect. Unconditional love. Marry upon self. Nupanuka panuku punuka. I am light. We are light. Respect. Peace.